Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be making
An experiment.
An experiment with science. So you'll need for it is some milk, 2 colors of food coloring, and some water and oil and washing liquid and a clear glass and this, which is a spoon, and then...
So what we're going to do first, Ollie, is we're going to put a few drips of food colouring into the milk. So do you want to choose a colour and we'll put a few drops of food colouring into the milk?
Then oil.
Put a few drips of food colouring into the milk. Okay, and now do you want to put a few drips of food colouring into the water?
And the oil?
No, not the oil, just the water, honey. Alright, so do you want to, I think that the blue is mixing in quite nicely, so give it a little bit more of a mix in there so it's all mixed in. Alright, then do you want to give the red a little bit of a mix in with the milk? Alright, how's that looking? All good?
Yeah.
All mixed in. So you've got the other glass here that's got nothing in it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we're going to do first, we're going to see how they all go when we tip them into that glass. Do you want to just move all your big glasses to the side so we can see your empty glass a bit? So put it to the side, and we can see your empty glass. Now what you want to do first is you want to tip your washing up liquid into your empty glass. So we'll tip that in. What we're going to try and see is we're going to try and see
like
which order the liquid's going, aren't we? We're going to see if they... see what floats, if any. So now we want to tip in. We've got the, hang on, you put your dishwashing liquid in? Good stuff. So now we're going to want to pour in the milk. The milk's the next one we're going to do. So let's see what happens when we pour the milk in. Ooh, what's happening with it now? It kind of looks like it's mixed together, hasn't it, at the moment? I wonder if it's going to separate after it sits for a little while. What do you think is going to happen? Let's just leave it for now.
We'll see.
So then we want to pour in the water.
The water's blue.
What's going to happen when we tip in the water?
It turns sort of blue.
Okay,
Then
is it separating
oil.
at all or is it all just kind of mixing together?
I have no idea.
Alright, now tip in the oil and see what happens with the oil.
It's purple.
It's
And
gone
green.
purple. So it's all kind of mixed in together.
Okay, so let's
So
mix
I
it.
think, no, don't mix it. We're going to leave it now. We're going to leave it for a bit and we're going to see what happens once we've left it to sit for a little while, okay?
So now it's gone green and some blue and red's up the top and it's all purple down the bottom.
But what's happened? We've got what's sitting on the top.
Sitting on the top is the green made out of oil.
So it's kind of separated off, isn't it? So at the moment, it's only been sitting for a few minutes now, but at the moment we've had the oil has separated out and is sitting on the top of the other liquid. So let's leave it for a little bit longer and we'll see if it separates any more than that.
Now, I think the dishwashing liquid's down the bottom and bubbles are still up the top and green's still up the top.
But we can see a little tiny line at the bottom if we get a bit closer where it's starting to separate. So it's been sitting for a few minutes now. So we think what's happened is that the dishwashing liquid started to separate at the bottom. And you can see now quite clearly that the oil has separated out on the top, hasn't it, Ollie?
Yeah.
So let's leave it for another few minutes and we'll see what happens next.
So now we've left it for about an hour and so it's gone purple down the bottom sorta and some blue sorta and up here it's some green and yellowish and
so
it's got bubbles.
What I think's happened, Ollie, is that, you know, the experiment, you can sort of see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's a bit of a darker layer down the bottom. It's a little bit darker blue down the bottom, and we can see along the bottom of the glass, where we showed you earlier, it looked a little bit red along the bottom there.
Yeah,
and here it looks it looks a bit darker, but I think what's happened is because the dishwashing liquid was heavier, so that should have sunk to the bottom. And then we should have had the milk, and then we should have had the water, because the different liquids weigh differently. But I think what's happened here, because we've got an eco-friendly dishwashing detergent, that it's perhaps not showing the separation as much as you normally would see in this experiment. So it'd be interesting to try and do the experiment again when we haven't got if we had just a regular dishwashing detergent. And then with the milk, I think because it's a low fat milk, I think what's happening, just move your hand for a second, Ollie, please. Just because we would normally see if the milk had a higher fat content than the one that we've got, that it probably would have separated out. But because they're all quite similar to the water, it's actually all mixed together in this case. And so the only layer that we've had in our experiment that's separated off is the oil. So it'd be interesting to try the experiment again with some different dishwashing liquid and maybe a different type of milk to see what happens, wouldn't it, Ollie?
Yeah, so thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.